Hey folks, it's Marcus from YT Industries, and today we want to talk about the latest addition to our bike range, the Szepter. The Szepter is our all-new gravel bike and the first drop-bar bike in our range. You would probably think, what the fuck, a drop-bar bike from YT? Are they nuts? Yes, we probably are, because we managed to implement our gravity DNA into this new rig and made it a real YT. No messing around, no bullshit. The Szepter is made for the rough stuff and built for speed and fun. It's the gravel bike for mountain bikers. Whether tarmac, gravel or trail, you decide where you go, because the Szepter lies in your hand.
So gravel riding was pioneered in the early 90s by off-road cyclists. So historically, it's very closely connected to mountain bike riding. If we talk about the basic characteristics of a gravel bike, we can break it down to three major points. So it has drop bars, for sure feature wider tires, and it's capable to combine on-road and off-road cycling. With the Szepter bike, we started a new category for YT. By doing so, that required a diligent market research and testing all existing products on the market, and testing. We figured out very quickly that the in-depth knowledge of developing a road bike is not very helpful to develop an awesome gravel bike. From our perspective, it's even more important to know how to create a bike and to have fun on trails. And that's our core strength.
The Szepter is clearly positioned on the gravity-oriented side in the gravel spectrum, so our geometry and specs is definitely underlining this. In our geometry, it's special that the head angle is slacker and the seat tube is shorter, which gives more confidence, because at higher speeds the bike is more stable. We have a long reach that has the positive effect there's more space to maneuver on the bike. But we also can use shorter stems, which makes the handling more precise.
If you look at the gravel bikes you can get nowadays, their focus is on on-road performance. As YT, for sure, we decided to take a different approach. Based on our YT DNA, we focused on amplifying the rider's confidence at high speed and when hitting technical trails. Nevertheless, we didn't ignore the on-road performance. So, in general, you can say the Szepter gravel bike is a trail-focused gravel bike that puts a smile on your face.
Because the Szepter was designed around the suspension fork, we have a higher stack height. This has the advantage that it's easy to ride in the drops, which has a big benefit if you go on the downhills. You save a lot of power in your forearms, but it's also much easier to control and modulate the brakes. Because the Szepter was designed mainly to ride off-road, we have a pretty steep seat angle. The benefit of the steep seat tube angle is that you can put more pressure on the pedals. This is a big benefit when you go off-road, because usually the climbs are here more steep. The steep seat tube angle is not only at the small sizes, we also have it on the larger sizes.
After analyzing our V for a design approach, we decided to drop the seat stay. Additionally, we created a sloped and tapered top tube for increased pedaling comfort. Reducing the volume of the top tube and the seat stays contributes to a fast-looking silhouette and a compliant riding feel.
Although gravel riding is well known for hitting tamer trails, we took it to the next level and certified our frame with ASTM classification 3, so you can have good times on even more technical trails.
Part of our design approach includes to work with mood boards. The early inspiration for the look and feel came from rally cars and aerofighters. The design of the rally car serves aerodynamic purposes and protects the car from mud. This was the inspiration for the fully integrated design of both fenders.
It was for us important that there's some protection of the face and the lower legs against spray water and mud, which we see as the most critical areas. Because of the off-road orientation, it was very important for us that there's no noise from the fenders, which is often the case with long fenders. Another highlight is definitely the transition of the curved seat tube to the fender. It gives additional protection against mud and the spray water.
When it comes to utility, we chose parts to increase comfort and implemented very helpful features. Everything without compromising trail performance.
All models are coming with a suspension fork, which increases the range of terrain where you can ride. It ensures maximum comfort, safety, and for sure, good times. All frames are dropper seat post capable, so it doesn't matter if you use a mechanical or a wireless dropper seat post. Another advantage is that we use 30.9mm diameter. Because of this, there's a bigger selection of dropper seat posts. You can even use a full dropped dropper seat post. A key focus during development was simplicity and durability. That's the reason why we only designed it for one bike, because mountain biking proved that one bike is much more simple to use and it's more durable. And the other thing which was important for us is cable routing. So here the focus was if there's something to service, that it can be done easily as possible. So we have always bonded tubes inside the frame, so it makes it easy to route the cables through the frame. The Szepter, there are several options to have on-bike storage. At the top tube downside, we have 2 mounting points where you can mount bottles, tools, bags, and so on. Then we have at the seat tube and the down tube the option to put bottles there. At the down tube we have 2 options to position the bottles. There's a higher and a lower position. The down tube mount is special because it uses the integrated fitlock base plate, which was originally designed with the YT R&D team.
The Szepter is our gravity-oriented gravel bike. Both the geometry and the design encourage for very long rides. The parts we picked and put in our specification reduce body exhaustion whilst generating good fun and a lively ride experience. With the Szepter, we want to inspire mountain bike riders and existing YT customers. In addition to that, we cater towards gravel riders, leisure cyclists and commuters too.